I don't know what in God's name is up with this stuff here today, but my God. We don't need to be having no scuff this early in the morning. You know? I don't need no scuff this early. I'm just trying to have a good stuff and good time. It's not giving me what I want. What I require. Oh well. Alright, so that looks up good there. What's up, Bob? Good to see you, bro. Long time no see. Good to have you here. Mind Master, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. We're having a long series of scuffage. I don't fail to start streaming. Starting output failed. Please select the log for details. What do you mean? What do you mean, bruh? All right, we're gonna reconnect. We're gonna reconnect our stuff because apparently we're just having a day. We're having a day, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't even started my morning stuff. This is crazy. All right, let's try you again because everything hates me. Because oy vey. See if I can't figure out where the heck all my stuff is at because I don't like that things are broken. All right, we're gonna try that guy right there. All right. Good. Apply. Yeah, I genuinely have no clue what the hell is going on all of a sudden, but we're gonna figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure this out and we're gonna have hopefully a good time. What do you mean I can't start streaming? My drivers are up to date, you stupid bastards. Okay. Is it gonna be a YouTube TikTok day? It might be a YouTube TikTok day because apparently Twitch is, refusing. Goodness gracious. That's so wild that like I'm having a struggle bus with things right now. I haven't even updated anything in a minute, which is like really insane. Oh well. This is one of those really annoying problems here. All right, well, yeah, it might be a YouTube TikTok day because apparently I'm just not allowed to have. I'm having a struggle bus, and apparently my everything wants to fight me for it. So that's so weird. I've never had this much of an issue before. But you know what? That's how it goes. That is just how it be. So we'll make it work. We'll make it happen. On the upside, ladies and gentlemen, we have options. Options exist for a reason, and I hereby declare we are fine. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. Still beyond confused as to what the hell's going on. Yeah, failed to start streaming. Starting output failed. Please check the log for details. That's so weird. That is so weird to me. Huh. You know? If that's the way it's gotta be today, I guess that's the way it's gotta be. Because apparently, I'm not allowed to have nice things. It'd be kind of wild. There's no way this would be real, but like, imagine if I was banned from using the Purple app because of various unknowns. Like, that would be so insane to me. Like the nail in the coffin just happened to be me attempting to do things, and it's like, oh my lord. Yeah, no, that would be absolutely insane if I Yeah, no, we're not there. We're not catastrophic. We're not in the nuclear problem situation. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a YouTube TikTok day, which is so stupid, but okay. Huh. Oh well, that's how it goes, I guess. That do be how it do, ladies and gentlemen. That do be how it do. All right, well, since we're gonna have to get working on that today, let's get working on a bunch of these upcoming projects and necessities here today. So we've got a couple of bits and bobs here tonight, so we're gonna try our best here. What'll be going on today? What's up, Will? Good to see you, bro. For some reason, I'm not allowed to stream on the purple app. My OBS is having a bit of a stroke. So today is the red app and the T app today. So we're just gonna, I mean, I'm already 2 hours in my job and I haven't done a single thing for my job because of these tech issues. So not the most stoked about this start, but yeah. Also, I'm excited to announce, chat, that we are, what's the purple app? I can't say the name because I don't want my algorithms to be mean, but good God, why is everything having a fight today? Yeah, it's this app, William. This is the app that's purple, or purple app is this app. So, yeah. Like I said, just for some reason I'm having a hell of a day start off, you know. So, yeah, admittedly, I was trying to get things all set up today, and I got 2 out of 3 platforms working just fine. My my items here are just not functioning tonight, which is really stupid. Get rid of you. What if I do this? Let's see if I can try to do this here. No? Really? It's just constant errors, huh? I even turned off the thingy, but yet for some reason it's like saying my replay buffer is broken. I don't like that. Hopefully that's just for today, because I don't want to lose out on potentially earning some potentials. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that's how that goes. We're just gonna have to be a bit more inventive tonight, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, happy Friday. Good to see you all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are currently in the process of doing what we do best, which is just hanging out with everybody, chilling out on a Friday, making our art, doing our things. Today's the day. Today is the day, chat. So, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you. Okay. We are officially now working on a project today for a client over in Keystone, Colorado. So overall, not a very difficult project. We actually have a very light load for once, thank God. Light load today. Gonna try our best to get things all situated. And assuming, keyword there, assuming that nothing else is on fire, we're gonna do some really big things today. And then tomorrow, chat, is Super Stream Saturday. And this Super Stream is gonna be really cool because we've got plans to do a Poppy's Playtime gameplay. We're gonna do a full thing, just full send it. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cute. And we're gonna try to see about recording. We're gonna try to do a live recording, and we're gonna see how that adventure goes. And then yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very fun for me, hopefully. I'm not liking how we started off today with this strange scuff problem that I cannot currently figure out why. But like I said, we are nothing if not inventive. I mean, on the upside, I can still technically stream, you know? What are you playing tonight? So William, Thursdays and Friday nights are typically what I like to call my side hustle days. That's usually where I will not stream, and I will work on a second income way of jobs in order to just make money. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make some money on a side hustle that I have, and then we're gonna see how that goes. So should be fun. But yeah, I try to like give myself at least like 2 days a week minimum of like doing this side hustle so I can make some side money, because like I do earn some money on YouTube, nothing to write home about yet, but yeah, I try to discipline myself a little bit and to give myself a much desired and much needed break, because you know, over streaming is very dangerous. Overstreaming can be redunculous if not done correctly, and you know, it's not fun for anybody. Not fun for anybody. But yeah, I've been trying to work things out, you know. That's right. Every time I go on your art streams, there's at least one Bigfoot. Oh yeah, no, Bigfoot's huge. Bigfoot is huge with our customers. What do you want, cat? Hi, you have food. I know you have food. Be silent. But yeah, no, Bigfoot is usually a pretty big common one, at least once a day, because you know, the way that our company has like made our Bigfoot collection is that there's basically a Bigfoot for almost everything. We've got biking Bigfoot, surfing Bigfoot, camping Bigfoot, winter Bigfoot now. So our customer base is pretty extensive and has the ability to use anything we need. So it's actually quite nice. You know, it's like having so many points of access to Bigfoot is pretty cool, you know. Cat, you are really annoying today, you know that? You're acting like you don't have any food, but I know I can tell you with assurance on my mama that you have food on your bowl. But yeah, this week's been kind of funky, chat. Like, so like yesterday, chat, I originally intended to do a full-on like side hustle night last night, but I just wanted to be in the room with my wife yesterday, because like she was gone for about 5-6 days, and I'm just like, you know, I want to just hang with her and just be in the room. And that was nice, you know. I kind of got to like unwind and not have to worry about like no stream, no necessities, no, like basically no responsibilities for like 5 minutes, which is, you know, overall pretty good. I do appreciate those moments, those days, you know. And what happened here? But yeah, no, tonight I have to do it. I have to do a side hustle day, just because extra money is always good. Oh yeah, fun thing, chat. So the other week, my wife and I were doing our monthly budget, because, you know, we're good about that. And we were doing a monthly budget, and I had found out, chat, that so I have a 2-week paid vacation usually during the last week and a half of December and like the first half week of January, so like January 4th, right? And normally that's like a paid vacation. I get my business, right? However, when we were going through the budget this last weekend, we had found out somehow that I had only earned $86 to my name over a 2-week vacation, and I technically earned, and I looked at my thing and I only got paid for 8 hours. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And I thought, and like in my brain, I thought to myself, was it a paid vacation, or am I insane? And you know, so like I spent a good portion of earlier today, like saying, hey, really quick, is this actually a thing, or am I high? And I'm very excited to say that it was a mistake. I am getting 72 hours of paid vacation time in my next upcoming paycheck, meaning I'm basically getting paid twice. which is actually gonna be really good because I personally have been a little bit on the slightly intimidated side of myself with like, oh no, am I actually gonna get paid? Am I gonna have any money? It's like, no, the money. Oh, money. I'm actually very money centric, ladies and gentlemen. I've learned about that about myself these past couple of years, is that I am extremely money centric. I'm not gonna call it outright greed, but pretty close. Gotta put a name to it, you know. No, it's one of those things where I've definitely become exceptionally money centric over the past while, and yeah, definitely gotta be very mindful and careful about that kind of thing. So yeah. Anywho though, but yeah, so I'm hoping this weekend, chat, I'm gonna be able to do a lot of things I want to try to get done, a lot of things I want to try to do, and assuming that everything is awesome and amazing, we're gonna have a really good content recording opportunity. We're gonna have a really fun video thing. I still gotta do some tests today to kind of figure out why I can't stream on the Purple app today, because normally that doesn't stop me. Normally, chat, I am not restricted on OBS, which it could be just an error that I just need to do like a full hardcore reset on, which if that's the case, then sure enough, I'll get it done. But like, I'll tell you guys what, lately OBS has been pissing me off. Like OBS has like this like really weird thing where OBS has been giving me some very frequent errors and issues, you know. And I'm not that guy that's like, oh, I gotta dump OBS, it's a garbage program. Like, it's a great program. I just have been lately having, I really wish I didn't upgrade to the last update, because ever since like the last like major version update, I literally have to do a control panel close of OBS, which to me just sucks. You know, it's not fun for anybody, especially for me, because it's just annoying. You know, it's an annoying problem to have, where, you know, the OBS likes to break upon itself, and it's like, oh, by the way, no, you don't get to have nice things. It's like, oh, great, thanks, game, appreciate that. Technology is insane, you know. Technology is wild. It doesn't make sense sometimes, and in a lot of ways, chat, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some updates and get some fixes up today, because I'm going to try to be doing this for a little while, obviously, and then later tonight I'm going to try to do some bits and bobs. Old poster skier. What is this done? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that's what this design was called. All right, Keystone, Colorado. All right, why are we different levels here? All right, well, first off, do I really want it to be that small? I don't like that much trackings in that. Also, what in God's name? Why is that so intensely humongous? Goodness gracious. Oh. What? That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Hello? What in God's name happened here? There is a very, very odd and, in my eyes, quite silly problem here. Weird. I love being called a loser. Well, a cooser? Loser and accuser? That just looks like so... That's way too much. That's way too much, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're gonna reduce this thing down to like 580. I think that's the play here, because like that is, to me, that is like way too small or way too big of a gap. Why does that look wrong? It looks wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Because I live in a... Weird. Alrighty. Weird little statement there, but alright. Alright, cool. So we managed to get that one going there. Keystone, Colorado, not looking too bad there. Looking reasonable. Okay. But yeah, my hope and my goal here today is I'm going to try to see about getting as much of this project done tonight. And then I have a pretty reasonable project to do today, which honestly I've been told is not a rush. But due to the simplicity of it, I could probably get it done in a day if I just hyper focus and get it completed. Because honestly, we might as well, you know, get things done, get it all taken out of the way, and just say, ha ha ha. All right, so we're good to go there. Bada bing. And then we've got skeleton, skier. But yeah, Chad, like I said, I've literally been at my job now for about 2.5 hours, and I think I've only done like 20 minutes of work, you know? Change it, NPFP? Yeah, Jotaro. So if you look at what I posted in the community tab over on the Red app, aka the other location, we did officially declare the face cam / face reveal era completed. I have been very thankful that I had the opportunity to do the face reveal stuff, because you know, I took the opportunity, chat, to just make this a experimental month, because we started about this time last month with whether or not I would feel comfortable doing face cam themed content and showcasing myself like that. And admittedly, you know, at first I was very nervous. I was very, very, very nervous because I was, you know, I don't like changing myself up too much. And, you know, with me and like my chibi model being like the main form of updates and stuff like that, it's like, okay, you know. And I'm very thankful that I'm very thankful I got to do that. Like them commands. Yeah, I mean, I try to give you guys some commands so you can, you know, feel partial good about it. So, all right, so we got Keystone, Colorado, and then let's go ahead and make sure you are aligned in the center. Or not. All right, epic. Oh, Skelebones. Skelebones, man. You know, Chad, I'll tell you what. I think, like, for me, what's very, like, interesting about, like, you know, what I'm trying to do right now in terms of, like, content and streaming overall, like, it's very interesting seeing how, it's very interesting, like, just, like, seeing, like, the steps that I'm taking lately in order to attemptively, like, be more engaged, you know? Everybody make sure to charge your phone and drink some, you know? Good words of advice there, Jotaro. It's kind of funny, like, how often I get people who are like, oh man, my phone's at like 3%. It's like, then why are you watching a stream, bruh? It's like, you gotta take care of yourself, take care of your phone, man. All right, and then we've got that, and then DJ Moose. Oh man, chat, I I'm feeling something, you know? Like, I can't tell if my brain is just finally like getting away from this this weird moment of where I thought everything was gonna like tumble down and break apart on me. Like, for some reason, chat, I'm finally out of this like weird mood, right? I'm out of this mood because like for a long time, chat, I've had this problem where I was afraid of going to like clocking into work because I was thinking that things were going to be you know, combative or at least problematic. But thankfully, not the case. Not the case. I'd be talking like a bot. Just so you know, I'd be talking like a bot, like stream elements. I mean, you know, that's what you gotta do. You know, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do at the end of the day. Is that really having to be raised up so much? Weird. I don't think you really need to be raised. And we'll keep the Colorado as is and just say huzzah. What's up, Piccolo? Good to see you, bro. Welcome in. Having a good time and a great day. Oh, yeah, chat. Today is gonna be a day. I don't know. Like, I'm ready to do work. I'm ready to make money. I'm ready to do all sorts of things, you know? And honestly, at the end of the day, chat, I'm just feeling like I'm prepared for a lot of like good focus, you know? I'm ready for a lot of good focus. Hi, Shu. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Thank you. DJ Moose. And then Keystone. All right. But yeah, and as always, for anyone who's newer here to the community or newer here to the channel, if you guys are just vibing with us here today, don't forget to smash the like button. Help us out, vibe with other people. The more likes we can get on stream, the more likely we can get other people to join us here tonight. It's been so long since I've been on stream. You're all good, Shu. You know, we out here always providing you guys the opportunity and a place to relax regardless of where you are. So, you know, you're always welcome. Always welcomed, never required to be here every day. You know? Always welcome to be here. Are you not streaming on Purple today? Piccolo, unfortunately, I'm unable to stream on Purple today. For some reason, my OBS is preventing me from streaming on Purple. And I physically am having an issue getting in there. I think it's an error within my OBS, but I'm pretty confident it's either something that can be temporarily broken or I need to go into my settings and figure out what the heck's going on there. Time for me a good Sea of Thieves. Right on, William. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Have fun. I want to make you hydrate again. I mean, you technically could now. You just gotta politely ask, you know? Can you play buffer? Did it change? Did for some reason this thing like change what my encoder was? My encoder hasn't changed. Yeah. Could you please hydrate? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. That was a good stretch, actually. Good God. But yeah, I definitely need to figure out what in God's name is happening there, because something's causing me some issues. Check the log. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, that's honestly just like such a wild problem to have, honestly. But you know what? That is how it be sometimes. Sometimes things just don't work. Things just don't work, chat. I think there's like anything else I can like potentially do here. Task manager to stop Twitch and reinstall. You know, I don't think that's the way it's gotta be, you know. It could be something completely different with why it's choosing to be a brat, but for the moment, we're just gonna have to be a bit more calm about that for right now. I'll have, like I said, I'll have to do some off-camera fixing up, because if I can't get this fixed up by tomorrow, then I'm hoping to God this is not a... I gotta figure out what's wrong, you know? What about update? Well, there wasn't I was not prompted to update, so I don't believe it's that. But again, though, OBS likes to do really, really catastrophic problems on updates. So it could be, you know, it 110% could be an update issue. So we will deal with that after the morning stream, you know? We will work it out as needed. But on the upside, though, we have 2 out of our 3 platforms streaming right now. So we've got the T app and we got the Red app. So it's all that matters, chat. Is we at the least got the majority of the things that we want. So, although at the end of the day, too, like Purple app doesn't always Purple app's not the most active. So like, am I really losing sleep over this? Not really. I am not losing sleep over this, ladies and gentlemen, so. You can swear in context. I mean, yes, but anyhow. It's all good. But good to see you, Brent. Welcome into the stream. We're having a good time and a great day. Pleasure to have you here tonight. Welcome, welcome. We are currently in the process of just working out a relatively short project for a client over in Keystone, Colorado. I'm currently trying to finalize this. I'm down to like the last like design here, and then we're gonna do a pre-print check, and then we're gonna do a relatively minor project that's not gonna be too difficult or time consuming for me. But yeah. And charge your phone, everyone. Yeah. Speaking of that, I actually do need to charge my phone because I forgot that my wife grabbed my charging cable from my computer, and my phone's at 20%, and I'm using that to monitor my T app stuff. So hopefully we'll get that fixed up. So hopefully. But yeah, guys, hope you're all just ready to have a really awesome Friday. Hope you're just doing awesome, amazing, and well. And yeah, guys, we're gonna have a really wild super stream this weekend, I think, because my wife is going to be studying hardcore for her veterinary stuff, and I'm going to try to keep things like relatively like good with her to keep an eye on stuff. So hey, what in the world happened? Bryn, I was just having some technical errors. Why not buy another charger? I don't need to. And actually, really quick, while I'm on the subject of chargers, let me grab my phone charger that's in my living room. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Like I said, we're back in action real quick, real easy. Okay. Be good in the hood. All right. You know, you know what's kind of wild, chat? I've had, so lately I've been doing a lot more like shorts where I just kind of have like various like randomized talking points. And you know, I've thought about it, like if I was ever like a full-time streamer and I ever had like a day to just yap but also like make shorts about my yapping moments, I would play something like Power Wash Simulator, or like, you know, something that just involved like very steady cleaning, you know. This shirt is longer than my hamster lives. Don't know what the heck that means, but you know what? That's all you, bro. That's all you, bro. All right, let's go up one. All right, so we're gonna grab this guy here. Yapping moments clip. Yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy my yapping clips, chat. They don't do as good as I'd like, but that's also not like the worst thing, you know. There are worst. Like, one thing I've realized recently, chat, so the other day I had this like really nice moment where I pretty much I took a moment to relive and look back at how I personally have grown as a creator and as a streamer, right? And one thing I had noticed was, you know, I looked back at like some of like my oldest shorts, and like even shorts from like last year, you know, even shorts from last year have extensively changed. And you know, for me, I have found that like compared to the older days when I first started streaming, even like last year, chat, leaps and bounds a different universe compared to what I'm used to seeing on other platforms, right? Because like, for example, you know, like I'm gonna go on YouTube right now, and like my last 5 shorts on the red platform are 1.9, 1.2, 20K, less than 1,000, 2K, less than 1,000, 2K. Like I'm earning a new degree of averages, and on top of that, I'm finally earning, you know, I'm getting above 10K more frequently, which to me is so awesome. To me, it is so fun to just know that I'm experiencing a proper I'm experiencing like a proper growth, you know? I'm experiencing good, genuine growth nowadays, and that part I do appreciate, and that part I do love seeing, because again, I've been trying really hard to work better, you know? Guess who's back? Back again. Lucinda's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? But yeah, no, I'm very thankful for where I have been able to grow and my ability to become a slightly larger than average streamer, or at least as a creator. So to everybody here in the community, I just want to thank you guys all for your unwavering support, and thank you guys just for being amazing people, you know? Because again, like, you guys are the reason why I'm able to do as much streaming as I do, you know? Lala, good to see you. Welcome in. It's not baby Nico, it's little bro. You got scammed in Roblox? Well, you know, that's about what you deserve, I guess. You played Roblox. RIP. They took your card. They took your family's credit card information, and now you're about to witness what it's like to be grounded for 20 years. It's funny, I always hear people talking about like how, oh, I got scammed in Roblox, or oh, I did this. It's like, how the heck do you get scammed in Roblox? Like, I feel like Roblox is like one of those games where you shouldn't have to be able to, like, you shouldn't be able to get scammed, but like, I don't know. That's just like one of those like really wild ones to me. All right, Ride Hard Winter 23,575 Keystone. Everyone gets scammed in that game. Crazy. But yeah, chat, my goal today is just to make some money here today, make some money later tonight, get out of the house for a couple days. Cause like, chat, I have been locked up in my house for almost a week straight. Like, other than taking my cat to a vet just for a checkup, I have not willingly left my house. I have not left my property for over a week and a half, and it's just like, damn. You know, that's like the one thing I always will say that I do get a little bit about when it comes to like working from home, is that sometimes I spend so much time in my house that I kind of forget that I need to get out sometimes, which is why I do this side hustle, because it gives me a reason to get out and semi-socialize with people. I gotta do it. So yeah, it's definitely like one of those like really big things. I just gotta I gotta make it happen, you know? Gotta make it happen. Bro, that's like being in COVID, but shorter. You know, honestly, kinda, maybe, you know, kinda a little bit. It's really not even that hard for me too, you know, because like I remember like when the first original like COVID lockdown happened, you would have so many people who would be like, oh my God, I can't handle this. I can't be locked up in a house. And it's like, guys, there's so much you can do in a house. You know, like it's not hard to not socialize people. And plus, like, I don't know. I feel like for me, the COVID lockdown was the easiest like month of my life, you know? Like, don't go outside unless you need to. Don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, all right, cool. So literally just live my life. Cabin fever, I think, struck a lot of people. Cabin fever struck a lot of people. I do remember like there would be some days though that I would get out of my house to go fishing, and you know, nothing's more seclusion based than fishing, and I'm like, hey yo, let's go. It was quite nice actually. I did genuinely appreciate my ability to just relax and hang. I was like, all right, cool. Keystone, Colorado. Keystone, Colorado. Keystone. Cool. In my house, 24/7, build puzzles, paint, listen to music, eat, sleep, learn, etc. You know, that's another thing too. Like, at-home education, I think became a big test for a lot of people. Because like I think a lot of parents have always been like, oh, I want to make sure that I homeschool my child so we can spend time together. Meanwhile, they're literally stuck with their child for 24 hours a day, and they have to be a teacher, and it's like, oh no. I feel like a lot of people had to actually had to be humble and say, I don't like that anymore. I'm homeschooled, I don't have a choice. Ah, I see. Well, then it wasn't really that much of a difference then, you know? It wasn't really that much a difference. But hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. That is how much it goes sometimes. All right. I am nullified. Damn. Nullification. All right. This. I completely forgot like what my thing was here. 575 is set for print. Okay, cool. Bro, trust me, you're gonna get social anxiety because you have to stay home and you can't go outside during that time. It's like being in solitary confinement. I mean, technically, Bryn, there's the physical social aspect, but you have to also remember there is also the technological social aspect, you know? Discord, playing games, social media. Like, you can talk with virtually anyone in your family and or friend group, you just can't physically hang out with them, you know? And like, I think like for me, you have 6 views and 7 likes. 6, 7. God. But But no, like, the social anxiety is just your willingness not to engage with people, you know? Like, for me, like, social anxiety is a very trainable and very mentally derived situation. You know, it's a very derived problem that, you know, can only really be, like, yeah, it's a thing that does exist 100%, but what I'm saying is, like, you know, it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. At least in my eyes. At least in my eyes. All right, chat, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into this guy here. I need to check up on this guy. That is not all there is. There's way more. What's the pathway again to this damn thing? E-accounts, art traditions, program pre-builds, event network. There's no way there's only freaking 10 of y'all. Hold up. Hold the phone. Oh. There is. Did it get shorter? Damn. That's kind of wild, actually. Am I streaming on purple? Unfortunately, Bryn, I cannot stream on purple right now. I'm having some technical errors, which are currently preventing me from accessing and being able to use purple app a bit more. So, yeah, right now it's going to be a red app and a T app today, which is still kind of wild to me. Yeah, don't know why it's like that, but anywho. I guess we're just gonna put you away. All right, chat, here's what we're gonna do. We're now gonna be doing a thing here where we're going to be trying to confirm and place a design. If I can find the right thing. Okay. America, US. Pretty sure this is not a thing we gotta use, so. But yeah, what we're gonna do right now, Chaz, we're just gonna mostly be working to, we're gonna mostly work to see if we can do some fixes up here. All right, let's do, there's actually an easy way to do this, 100%, just .pdf. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. And oh, sweet Jesus moly. All right. Maybe not. Maybe this is not the easy way to do it. Kind of a funky bit there, but all right. I know. This is the wrong place, wrong design. Grab this guy. But yeah, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna be trying to go through all these designs that we have here, and we're gonna be kind of confirming to see if there's any we're looking for a particular dude, a particular guy. Hey guys, let me do a quick little thing in BRB real fast. All right, guys, back in extra by the wait. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're good. All's awesome. Okay. So now we're solid. We're good. Hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, we've got 3 designs that are currently in the progress of stuff here tonight. Willows are not the greatest tree, but we will leave that as is. All right. So yeah, we're back. So we're gonna go back to this thing here. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna go through this ginormous super file, and we're gonna be mostly looking at all of these designs with the intent of replacing and or adding a particular design that we're looking at here. All right, so then that one's done. Upper Atlantic. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep an eye out here and make sure nothing is over the top right here, and then we'll have a good time. Upper Atlantic is good to go and done. Nothing of value though. Okay, now this Texas one, I'm pretty sure Texas has the sunflower. I'm actually almost guaranteeing it's gonna have Texas. Yeah, there's a sunflower. Now, where are you? Zawaldo! What's up, Bar? Good to see you. Beauty, good to see you. Hope you're having a good time and a great day, folks. Welcome in, everybody. Today is a bit more of a calmer, chiller vibe today because we can. So, is add in chain. So we're gonna go. So we got Texas. Which one is this one? Texas December. Texas December, and then I don't know if Texas new bestseller technically works. All right, good enough, I guess. I noticed you've been doing both. Wait, the VTuber and the cam. So yeah, Beauty, so what is that we were doing a experiment over the course of the month. We were doing a body positivity situation where I was going to be showing my face for about 30 days, which we finished today, in order to kind of remind myself that I can still grow with my content and my streams regardless of using my face cam or if I were to use my my model. So that was kind of like the big purpose behind that. We are officially going to be going back to doing mono VTuber again. We might do a face cam stream here and there depending on like what we're trying to like what we're trying to incorporate for streams. Like if I like tomorrow during the Poppy's Playtime video, I would love to do a face cam stream of Poppy's Playtime because I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be kind of intense to do a fun little horror game with the face cam just for funsies. And But yeah, I am gonna try to keep the face cam showing up occasionally, mostly keeping the face cam for like reaction based stuff. So like horror games and, you know, things that would like benefit from me going, oh, you know. But otherwise, 99% of our streams are going to be with the VTuber model, whether it's going to be with the Chibi model or if it's going to be with the Big Bro model. So it kind of depends on the circumstances that I'm going to be streaming for. But yeah, so I don't want anyone to be confused, of course, by the I don't want anyone to be confused by, you know, if I'm quitting VTubing or anything like that. Like, that's not, no, none of that. So but yeah, chat, there's not gonna be too much going on today in terms of streaming, mostly just because the biggest situation is that we are gonna have a we're gonna have a lot of work. We don't have a lot of work to work on today, so I might be doing a lot of off-camera work and plans for the weekend because I want to do a Poppy's Playtime recording. I want to do a bunch of stuff. How's her studies? Is she passing? I remember she was studying the last time we talked to her. Biomedic, or am I crazy? So yeah, so she is working on becoming a vet, and she is doing veterinary themed work right now, hence what she's been doing lately. Oh, wrong thing. Stand by. Wrong button. But yeah, she's currently working on being a vet, and she's been doing some neurology studying today, or yesterday I should say. She has an exam at in 3 hours, it looks like. So she's gonna be dealing with that. Should be kind of fun. But yeah, as far as I understand, like, she's doing very well academically. She's doing very well academically. And I do what I can to, you know, there are some days, chat, that I do have to like surprise cancel streams in order to make sure that I either help her study, be involved. Like I gotta make sure that she I gotta make sure that she's, you know, on task and feeling motivated to do stuff, because, you know, the last thing I want her to do is to feel like she's like entrapped in a study hall until she like completes a certain degree of stuff. Like, I don't like doing that to her. I don't like doing that to myself. So it's a lot of me making sure that she's good, that she's motivated to, you know, hang out and chill, and yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I try to keep an eye on my wife and make sure she's in a good study environment overall, because again, you know, it's just something that needs to be happening. So why do we have one but not the other? We have one sunflower design but not the other one. I'll double check on this one. Southwest, maybe, and this one's going to be November. You know, it's kind of wild, chat. I actually was like low-key about to ask my boss for a half day off, just because like I literally wanted to try to hyper focus on my my stuff, but with how little verbalations, with how little verbiage is going on in my company group chats today might be one of those like work days, chat, where I literally just do my own thing, and I sit down patiently and let the Friday go by, you know. And those are not the worst, you know. Fridays like this are not the worst, where I just have to, you know, be somewhat calm and focused and chill. As everyone else, I recently came across a game that kind of triggers me. I don't want to explain the full thing. Went through something similar. It's called No Means Nothing. Oh. There's a game called that? Gross. That's insane. That is a wild thing. No way. Hold on. What? No means nothing. What in the hell? Psychological horror anti-dating sim about literally saying no. Huh. That's anti-dating sim. You know, kind of spooky. Hot mom. Oh my god. All I see is just like a random, like I saw a random screenshot that just says hot moms nearby. It's like, excuse you? Huh. That's a, very interesting. What's the description of this dang thing? An ordinary package returns tense after a boundary crossing coworker keeps testing how far you'll bend. Every yes, no, or awkward silence shifts the relationship in power balance. Multiple endings. Hostile stares and based on true events. Moving through it was awkward as hell. 1 hour playthrough makes it easy to experiment with different boundaries and endings. Interesting. Yeah, very, very, very weird. I have a feeling it was going towards that because he had been giving off date blank vibes. I don't want to explain it. Oh yeah, you don't have to, beauty. You know, it's one of those games where it's like, it's really, yeah. No need to explain. I hear you very loud and very clear. Definitely a very funky game. Very, very funky game for sure. Kind of a wild one. You know, some of the games that Steam just has is so wild to me sometimes. Like, sometimes, like, you look at the games and you're just like, there's no shot. These are real. But they are. But they are. Alright, so definitely not the RV one. Acting in Lake. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be this guy. But anyway, guys, yeah, like I said, my big goal today, or my big goal tomorrow, is to do a full stream playthrough of Poppy's Playtime. We're gonna do a Poppy's Playtime, and then I'm gonna see about getting through a pretty good amount of that stuff, you know. Hopefully get some good opportunities to hang out and chill and get a lot of fun events, you know. I'm excited, you know. I'm just excited at the end of the day, chat, because, you know, new game, new, I mean, the fact that I've been playing Poppy's Playtime every single release day, or every single release week is, you know, something that I do genuinely appreciate, you know. I would love to, like, one day go through, like a total playthrough of Poppy's Playtime and just be like, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, like, all and just like, bow, 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 bow. Okay. So we've gotten that there. All right, so that one. So what I've been doing right now, chat, is like, I'm just trying to like look through all these designs, see if I can just find these things, and I'm not finding that many of the design that I thought I was gonna find. So oddly enough, not finding nothing, which is weird, which is okay, but like, I thought I would find more. I thought I would find more. He was toxic. Oh yeah, everyone's got those toxic exes that we've had. Doing cat? My cat's currently jungle gymming on my on our cabinets. I don't know what she's looking for. can't tell if she's like trying to like find something to do a thing on, or she's just thinking around with boxes. I hope I really hope she doesn't try to jump 4 feet on top of a very loose paper pile on top of a cabinet, because I swear to God. Cat like in high places, you know? Cats do be loving high places, ladies and gentlemen. Shenanigans. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so yeah, New England, I'm pretty sure we don't have... There's not even that many in here. Let's see. Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, these are not. Yeah, there's really not that many designs with that particular thing. Kind of oddly enough. Alright, so that one takes care of that. Okay, the mountain one. I'm pretty sure the mountain one's gotta have it. The mountain one's gotta definitely have this. So I'm looking for a particular design so that I know to replace it and or to modify it. All right, the midsummer art, which I don't think we need even do this one. Honestly, blah, blah, blah. You said, block me that. I don't care. Then I did. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're able to get past that, beauty. I'm glad you were able to get past that. What's up, Naps? Good to see you. Welcome in. Not Maryland. KOA? Has to be a... Gotta be one of the KOA. Nope. Huh. Weird. There's really not that many in here. I'm kind of surprised. I thought there would be more designs available in this thing, but apparently not really. Huh. Weird. What a weird day. What a weird Friday, chat. I'm hoping that we're gonna have a nice opportunity just to relax, to chill, to do as we need. Okay, this one I'm pretty confident might have, or not. Weird. What the hell? There's like nothing. This might be a really basic in and out project. This might be a really basic in and out project. Huh. I'll take it, you know? I'll take what I can get. There's not that many sunflower designs in these, and I'm kind of surprised. I thought there would be more tasks for me to work with, but apparently not much. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have the Hawaii design in here, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Yeah. I figured there was not gonna be Hawaii in here. But yeah, definitely a bit of a funky bit. Definitely a bit of a funky thing. All right, so I guess then, not Great Lakes, maybe Georgia? No, Georgia's not state specific. I wouldn't call that state specific at all. Damn, there's like nothing to... Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a short stream today, chat, because my workload is pretty minuscule. And yes, chat, I could technically turn on a game right here, right now, and be like, ha ha ha, we're gaming, chat. But it's like, we're not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that guy who's just gonna start randomly gaming on stream, because I don't want to get in trouble, you know? That's not how I want to do things. That ain't how I want to go about stuff. So far, we've gotten 2 locations for this particular design, which, again, very concerned and very curious how this is going down. You know, very curious. Yeah, and these are all not a thing. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare this is gonna be an oof kind of night, you know? Oh, Lordy, Lordy, hallelujah. Lordy, Lordy. Hallelujah. Not that many of them in here. Appellation? Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, finally found one other design. And then Appellation Mountain. And then this one's going to be the November version. November. All right. So we did that. So Appellation's good. And then AO. I don't know if AO is the one. Probably not, ladies and gentlemen. Probably not. Okay. It appears my assumptions were correct. This one is not gonna be a good to go design here. So, all right. So end of the day, we've got 3 designs. You got 3 designs to work with here. All right. Well, that one shouldn't be too hard. So in that case, then we're gonna go boom, and then we're gonna go sunflower morning. That's the name of the design, at least. All right, so brand new design. Overall, pretty looking thing. I like it. It's got a nice visual aesthetic to it. Not a bad little sight about it. Now we are gonna go ahead and do some modifications. Try to see about getting through this a little bit nicer. But yeah, chat, I thought I was gonna want to just do a half day off, but with how little work is going on right now and how quiet my office is, today might be a casual Friday that we just get full work, no assignments, which honestly, again, I shouldn't be proud of that, but also, yeah. All right, well, I guess in this circumstance situation, then we're just gonna we'll have to figure it out. So we gotta do Texas, the Southwest menu potentially, and the Appalachian Mountains, which is only like 3 designs or 3 locations. So in this case, I think on this guy, we're just gonna put in the word Texas in big old letters. Yeah, so in this one, we're just gonna put in the word Texas, and honestly, that actually will solve a lot of my current issues that I was having, because, you know, just boom, big old Texas. Like, I thought about it initially, and I think, I mean, in my brain, this feels like an adequate option to choose. In my brain, this is an adequate desire or situation to work on. But I want to do like one more thing here. Here we go. All right, let's go back over to Texas. I need to double check and like see like what kind of locations Texas actually has. I'm pretty confident Texas is a majority. So let's see, we got Fort Worth, Texas, Lake Austin, the Frio River. Honestly, I think I can get away with just the word Texas. Yeah, I think I can get away with just the word Texas on this guy. Nope. So give or take about like right there, not too bad of an idea there. I don't know, just something to kind of say why the heck not. And I would like to hope that this is gonna be good enough. I don't know. My brain's having minor self-doubts, but I don't know. This is one of those design. It's like one of those like miniature projects that I'm pretty confident it's gonna be too easy. I feel like it's gonna be way too easy to do. So I'm just going to calmly and patiently just place this design in. We'll have a good time. We'll relax, and it's all gonna be good in the hood, you know? Good in the hood. All right, now then. So we're gonna go sunflower. Nope. Sunflower morning. And then we're gonna go back over here to our thing. Wherever the heck you may be. I don't know. I think it's like also one of those like things where I gotta figure it out, you know? Gotta figure out what in the heck is going on here. There's a lot of stuff. There's so many like subfolders that I tend to forget like what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, so let's. I don't know. Why am I having a brain fart today? I don't know why I'm actually having like a massive brain fart. Like I forgot like what subfolder I had to click on to get access to the thing that I'm looking for here, which is kind of dorky, kind of wild, not gonna lie. Is this one? It's this one. Okay, we're gonna go Texas, menu, EPS. Ooh, that's me. Big sneeze. Big sneeze over here. Sunflower morning. And then we're gonna go over here to just Texas, and then make that a nice little basic old EPS here, because we don't gotta worry about nothing. We don't gotta worry about nothing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we've gotten that. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that takes care of that situation. And then, so the next is command 7. And then we go export as. This should be Texas PNGs, yep. And then PNG here. Although really quick, I'm gonna go back down here and copy and paste a bit. All right, Texas PNG, booyah. Transparent, 300. Like this whole like new way and method that they have us doing, where it's like we have to have a transparent version and then a version that's funky, weird. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like having to do all this extra stuff. Do I have to really do it like that? I don't know. I hope I don't need to, but all right. And then we're gonna go ahead and real quick here. EPS added. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone as is for right now. Then Southwest. I mean, I don't know if we have to actually do the Southwest menu, but I can at least do the Appalachian Mountain one. So let's see here. So we're gonna go back all to Appalachian November. Okay, I need to kind of see what the namings are here for this guy, because there's definitely a lot of options. I could probably do like maybe Fall Creek Falls, or Fall Creek Falls is not like the worst idea, although Stone Mountain, Georgia could probably work too. Yosemite National Park. Let's see. Georgia, Tennessee. Shenandoah Lake. So overall, they've got some like pretty nifty bits and bobs and some like kind of like cool ideas here. So I think what we're gonna have to end up doing with this is there are ideas happening. Maybe like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, maybe. I'm trying to think like a good like name that can be like a bit in like a bit of both, you know? Because I don't think Nashville's the plan to go there. I guess I'll just do. I've already done Gatlinburg. I don't think Rocky Mountain National Park is gonna really help me out here. Well, actually, maybe I can do like Rocky MTN National Park, and then that can kind of hopefully fill up the spacing that I'm looking for here. So, Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah, I think that will be the way to go. I think that will be a good idea. So we're gonna go Rocky Mountain. Oh yeah. Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain. And then a national park. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Awesome. That actually will work out just fine. So I think I'll go obviously bigger on that front. So we're gonna grab here. We're gonna go Shabwamba. Okay, I was kind of concerned initially at first, but I think we got it. I think we got her. Okay. So yeah, Rocky Mountain National Park. That should hopefully, I think, take care of the majority of this stuff. So... all right, cool. So we've gotten that there. Rocky Mountain National Park, booyah. Okay, I was kind of afraid initially that wasn't going to be like as like efficient or as working, but I think we got it working good. Oh yeah, chat. This is definitely not going to be a stream day for me. So ladies and gentlemen, just because the workload and the overall content I've got planned tonight is not what I think we should be streaming for right now, we are going to go ahead and take our regularly scheduled break. And we're probably not, well, we are not going to be streaming tonight as I'm going to be doing my side hustle stuff. And we're going to try to see about getting ourselves all situated there. But again, guys, thank you guys all for being awesome individuals. Thank you guys all for being great people. I will catch you guys all on tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, I should say, for a super stream Saturday. Because we got plans to play Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5. We're going to do a whole big screen gameplay of that. I'm going to try to see if I can get my Twitch to work today because Twitch is being a butt. But nevertheless, so guys, as always though, be awesome, be well, and be amazing. I'll see you guys all on the next stream. But of course though, adios, sayonara, and goodbye.